It's a dope Lambo, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Except y'all already know mine is gonna be cooler, yeah!
When it comes to being a YouTube star, many people would agree that it takes a while to get there unless your channel just blows up overnight. When you make it to that truly awesome level though, you'll be making some serious money between views, clicks, and sponsorships. And what are you to do with all of that money? Why, you go out and buy stuff, of course. And it's not too surprising that a lot of YouTubers have gone and gotten themselves some really nice cars as a result of their internet fame. So allow us to show you 8 most expensive YouTubers' cars. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Do you want to win any of these items on your screen? If so, be sure to watch the whole video, leave a like, and comment the hidden message. And with that being said, let's get right into the video.
Number 8. Jojo Siwa's 2 cars.
I am sitting in my brand new dream car.
When you think about young YouTube stars who have grown their brand in major ways, there's little doubt you'll eventually have your attention drawn to Jojo Siwa. The young Nickelodeon actress and singer has made quite an impact in her world via her fashion line, concert tours, and more. She's everywhere in certain respects, and in fact she was put on the Time magazine's top 100 most influential people in 2020. A high honor, and her net worth is in the millions, so she's able to go and buy herself some unique cars. And we do mean unique cars. First up, we have the Tesla Model X, which if you know cars, you'll know that this car is an electric car and thus is very good for the environment. And thus you think, oh, Jojo is trying to be environmentally friendly, how wonderful. And that might be true, but it's what's on the car that is so wrong. You see, the car has what's known as a wrap job, meaning that there is an image wrapped on the natural surface of the car, and this car is wrapped in pictures of her face, all over the car. Seriously, Jojo, what the heck? Actually, we should blame the person who did the wrap because it was a gift to her. A terrible, very terrible gift. Now, on the slightly subtler side, she has a BMW convertible that is also customized, but to thankfully a more stylized degree. The price is honestly hard to gauge due to the various custom things done to it, but we'd fair in saying that combined, these two rides get close to about $200,000, depending on the amount of extra work that were done to them. Number 7. Logan Paul's car and bus.
4x4, squared, G-Wagon, raised.
Logan Paul and his brother Jake, by extension, are 2 YouTubers who have really made the site their own personal playground in the best and worst ways possible. Seriously, they're the kind of YouTuber that's infamous because of the way they act and the kind of videos that they make. Logan Paul, for example, has had various videos condemned for its content, and the way that Logan insults people, and his brother Jake has gone and gotten one of the most disliked videos in all of YouTube. However, the 2 brothers have made a lot of money over the years, and thus can afford some pretty insane rides. Like when Logan went and bought himself as a birthday gift a Polaris Slingshot, one of the most unique cars you're ever going to see, and this time we mean it in a good way. This honestly is one sharp looking ride, despite its lack of a hood and such. It almost looks like a military or superhero vehicle because of its shape and curves. As for the cool bus, it's exactly how it sounds if you were Logan Paul. He bought a bus to go and tour the nation and decided it needed to be pimped out. So he contacted West Coast Customs and got them to put in beanbag chairs, a stereo system, and other amenities as well. Number 6. David Dobrik's Ferrari and Tesla.
It's a Tesla P90D Model X. It's an SUV.
Just said that.
I know, but I'm just gonna do it again.
David Dobrik has been making a big splash on YouTube for a while with his various prank videos, but he's also been doing work on Discovery Channel via his show Dodgeball Thunderdome, so that means he's going to be having a lot of money to go around and buying cars, and in fact he already has a whole car collection. But among his best rides is the Ferrari 450 Spider that he got, and anyone who knows Ferrari knows that these cars are not cheap at all. Most cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not more, yet ironically, he prefers a very different ride when going about town. What ride would that be? Well, that would be the Tesla Model X, with no terrible wrap job for the record. Why he prefers this one is honestly rather simple. He drives around people a lot, and the Tesla can hold more people than the Ferrari. Oh, and one time he was gifted a Lamborghini because of a promotional deal that was valued at $200,000, and he gave it away to a friend because he didn't want it. Oh, to be a rich YouTube star. Number 5. Jeffree stars Rolls Royce and BMW i8 Coupe.
I am unveiling my brand new Rolls Royce Wraith Black Badge Edition.
Jeffree Star is without a doubt one of the more popular YouTube stars and one that is known around the world for his videos, which is saying something right there. Due to the fame of the videos, they've had to spend money, and Jeffree spends it well. For example, Jeffree bought a Rolls-Royce Wraith, which is custom painted to be pink and black to benefit the style of Jeffree. One of these can cost $330,000, and that is before the custom paint job. Another ride with the pink and black flair is the BMW i8 Coupe, which is one of the more sportier rides in Jeffree's collection, and it was meant to look fast and drive fast, and it cost a lot to be that way, as it's about $180,000. Number 4, James Charles' Tesla.
I recently bought a car for my first time ever here in Los Angeles, and I've been driving for the past few weeks.
You notice that a lot of these YouTube stars have a Tesla? That should say something about the cars, right? Well, the next YouTuber to have one of these is James Charles. Now, there is a bit of irony when it comes to this particular $100,000 car, mainly in that what he got in the ride, he noted how much he loved it because it was at the top of his wish list, but because he wasn't 21, he couldn't test drive it. Whoops. Still, he eventually got to get behind the wheel of it and even showed off the self-driving features in one drive. Still, imagine getting that car and knowing how awesome it would be to drive it and yet not being able to. That must be a lot of patience waiting on Charles's part. Number 3, Dobre brothers' fleet of cars.
Lucas bought his Ferrari, and you know what? We thought it's our turn to get our supercars.
When it comes to the Dobre brothers, they really love their cars, so much so they literally have a fleet of them that can just dominate anyone's collection. Just to name a few that they have a Lamborghini Huracan, a Ferrari 488 GTB, a McLaren 570S, and a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. That is a lot of cars, a lot of horsepower, and a lot of fun to drive, no doubt. Now, it's important to note that this is one car per Dobre brother, but still, these are a lot of cool cars, and one of the other important elements of this is that they each chose out their own dream car when the time was right. Like when one bought their Ferrari and made a video about it, and you can just see the emotion on his face, and he says, "There's no way this is my car." Well, it is, and each of these brothers have rides that they can be proud of driving. Number 2, MrBeast BMW i8.
We have a Porsche, a Chrysler, a Tesla with a custom 40 mil wrap on it.
Now, if we're going to be honest here, MrBeast is known for buying a lot of cars and then giving them away. That's honestly part of his act on YouTube, to the extent that he once bought a whole car lot and gave the cars away to people who honestly needed them, which shows that he's a class act guy. But of course, he doesn't give them all away, such as when he got himself a BMW i8, which when he got the car, he likened it to a spaceship because of its slick lines, fast speed, and glowing underlights. Anyone would be happy having that car, and it's clear that he and others really like this model as well. Number 1, Jelly's Porsche Panamera Turbo.
It is a beautiful volcano gray Porsche Panamera Turbo!
If you want to talk to someone who is unapologetically in love with their dream ride, you need to talk to Jelly, because when he said that he was getting a Porsche Panamera Turbo, he meant it, and he literally said that he didn't care what anyone else said, he wanted that car, and that's why he spent over $87,000 on it. And when you look at the outside and the inside of the car, you can see why. The car is slick, it has an infinitely exquisite interior, and it's able to go really fast. Admit it, while it may not be a typical pick, now you kind of want to have one for yourself, right?
A simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. Go for it.
So, what do you think? What do you think about these YouTubers and the various cars that they've bought over the years? Are you surprised by some of the models of vehicle that they've gotten? Did the amount of cars that they bought surprise you? Do you know another YouTube star that should be on this list in one form or another because of the car they got with their money? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.